Hello everyone, this is Sabrina, also known as Craftii Sabbii, and today I'm going to be going through my entire Polymer clay box. A majority of my Polymer clay charms are all posted on my Instagram. If you'd like to check them out, definitely do. I'll link it below. Some of these charms I've traded away, I've made multiple of, and some I just ended up keeping for my own collection. So sit back, grab a snack, your tea or coffee, and enjoy the video. So this is my entire charm box. I have it organized in different sections, so I'll be going through each section individually. I'll be moving this box off to the side so I can focus on each piece individually. The first section is just a bunch of random foods. This first piece is a bento box. It's themed after the character Rilakkuma. It has a little bit of everything in this bento box, but it's very tiny. I have up-close pictures on my Instagram if you'd like to check them out. This next charm is a bowl of ramen noodles. These next charms are some fun, colorful lollipops, and one has a cute kawaii face. These are always so fun to make, especially when you have extra scrap clay. These next charms are frosted sugar cookies, and I love these because they look really realistic, especially on the back. I did shading and texture. The top is a mixture of liquid clay and chalk pastels to give it that realistic icing look. This next charm is a sushi platter. It's still one of my favorite charms to this day. The sushi is so tiny and so adorable. I personally love sushi, so I definitely had to make this charm. These next charms are breads, and one of them is a puppy bread and a piece of toast. My style has always been kawaii faces on everything, so that's what majority of my charms are. This next piece is a piece of sushi, and I also had a salmon version of this, but I traded it off. I really love the rice texture on it. These next pieces are earrings, and I made realistic tacos. Here's the side profile and the middle with all the goodies inside. This next charm is a dual colored macaron or macaroon. It has icing in the middle and texture, and also a really cute flower detail on the front. This one was different, but a lot of fun to make. Here's the next charm, and it's actually a figure with no eye pin. It stands on its own, and it's a bubblegum machine. I love all the small details on this. These next pieces are some different foods. This first piece is a pizza with all the toppings and some drippy cheese. This next one is a cheeseburger. It's very tiny. And the third charm for this is a cute kawaii hot dog with mustard. This is the last charm in the miscellaneous foods. It's a kitty ice cream sandwich. This next section is purely realistic. This figure right here is a chibi version of myself. I made this a while ago, but it is still really cute. This next charm is a Halloween kitty and a pumpkin. This next figure is a mushroom house, which also was previously in my intro video that I will link below, and also put an iCard above that will pop up now, so you can check it out if you haven't. This piece is definitely one of my favorites, and also it made the cut for the intro too. This next piece is honeybees on honeycomb, and this also was in the previous video as well. This little figure is a panda in a bubble bath, the highly beloved panda. This charm was so fun to make. I love it, and all the little details. And lastly, for the realistic section, is this sunflower on a rock with a little heart. This next section is kawaii sweets, and I'll start off by showing this bunny cake roll. These two unicorn ice cream pops, they have different fruits on the top. These three kawaii lollipops in green apple, blue raspberry, and grape. These two boba drinks with fruit on the top. These two desserts, one is a strawberry cheesecake and a lemon bar. These could pass as realistic, but since they have a cute kawaii face, I put them in the kawaii section. this marshmallow bar. These next tiny charms are these icy pops in all assorted colors. These were a lot of fun to make. This next section is realistic sweets. These are some gummy bears. I've also made other colors, but these are the ones that I have. These 3 realistic vanilla cupcakes in different flavors, banana, strawberry, and grape. I'll give you a closer look at the strawberry one, but it does look like a realistic little cupcake. I also made some chocolate versions in banana and orange, and also a red velvet cake for Valentine's Day. I'll give you a closer look of the orange one. This next section is Christmas, and this is a gingerbread man. There's lots of texture on this one as well. Very cute. The next charm is a blue penguin with a Santa hat. The next Christmas charm is this Christmas tree with all the little details. And also a cute kawaii Christmas tree that my partner made. He also does YouTube and does music, so if you're interested, I'll link it below. The next section is sea life, and this is a little octopus holding different shapes. You can see the water detail on the rock. This little orange crab charm. This sandcastle charm with the sand texture. This cute kawaii cupcake with some rocks and some water and a little starfish. This little glass jar that washed ashore with a note inside. And lastly, this little blue dragon holding a gem. I know it technically doesn't count for sea life, but he fits in with his colors. The next section was just all balloons. I had a lot of fun making balloons, so I made tons of them, flat ones and round ones, so I just wanted to showcase them all in just one go. This next section is flat kawaii fruits. I did a remake of these because my old ones weren't the best, and I knew I could make them better. I posted a picture on my Instagram, so if you want to check that out as well. I have some closer up detail of the before and after of these charms. The next section is also miscellaneous, and these are some music notes. This little kawaii champagne bottle. A light blue Lego. 2 colorful pet rocks. A little tiny bowling ball. A kawaii dish sponge, which has different texture on both sides. And lastly in this section is a kawaii tissue box. The next section is earthy plants, and these are some colorful succulents. The next charms are some cacti, and one has a cute little blossom. The next charm is a succulent, and it's multicolored. This next charm is a rock dino, and it has little succulents on the back. These were so fun to make. I've made multiple in the past. These next 2 charms are featured on my Instagram, but one is a mountain with some snow and some cherry blossoms, and the other is a volcano with some grass. These charms are some of my favorite ones still to this day. I find them so adorable. And lastly in that section is these pearlescent chicks hatching out of an eggshell. One is blushing, and the other one has a little bow. These are also on my Instagram as well. The next section is Galaxy Space theme. These charms are some cute aliens. One has a planet headband, a little alien in a UFO, a colorful pastel planet, pearlescent moon and star, a cute little space ray gun, these tiny crescent moons, and lastly a galaxy sea turtle. The next section is video game, and this is from the game Call of Duty Zombies. The top charm is liquid divinium, and the bottom blue piece glows in the dark. And the bottom charm is a perk from the game. It's called Speed Cola, and I painted all the little details on the label. I also made some more perks from the game, but this one has to be my favorite for the painted detail. It's Electric Cherry. These were a lot of fun to make, but challenging for the painting part. I also made 2 more liquid diviniums, and these also glow in the dark. This is the last charms from the video game section. These are from Super Mario, with the star, coin, pipeline, and 1-up mushroom. This next section is shows, series, and animes. And this first charm is from Stranger Things, the waffle with the lights. This next charm is a Totoro journal. It's from the anime My Neighbor Totoro. And here's all the little detail on it. It has like little pages. These next 2 charms are from the series on Netflix called Series of Unfortunate Events. The first charm here is a sugar cube. And the next one is the VFD logo. And the very last section of my charm box is my very first few charms. These were made back in 2014. At that time in my life, I loved One Direction, so I made quite a bit of One Direction charms. But I wanted to include these in the video because these are what started my journey. They're not perfect, but they are really cute, and I keep them in my charm box. Of course, I have some older charms that I haven't included in this video, but I at least wanted to include some of where I started from. And that concludes this video. I really hope you enjoyed my collection of Polymer clay charms that I've made over the years. Definitely comment below which ones were your favorite. I'd love to know. If you'd like to check out my previous video, it was a Dollar Tree haul. If that interests you, definitely check it out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.